Hello and welcome to the Enchanted Journal. My name is Shannon, and today we're going to be diving into another Halloween special. This one is from a Polish folklore about a creature named Mamuna. And in the swampy undergrowth lurked a creature, a terror born of Polish mythology, feared by generations, yet whispered only in hushed tones. They called her Mamuna. And in those forgotten eras, Mamona was whispered to roam the wilderness, searching for the innocent and unsuspecting. Born of the murky depths of the swamp, Mamona embodies the contradictions of a dual nature. She is part fairy and part demon. She is a female demoness, a sprite with the ambition to steal newborns and make them and their mothers sickly. Her domain was said to be shrouded in perpetual twilight, the air thick with mist that clung to the skin like damp fingers. The trees twisted in gnarled forms, their branches grasping towards the sky like bony fingers. She is known to linger in shrubbery or small trees and in river streams. The landscape itself seemed to writhe and twist, as if alive and infused with the dark magic that coursed through Mamona's veins. And there, amidst the tangled vegetation, Mamona's lair lay hidden, a clearing shrouded in eternal gloom. Its darkness so profound it seemed to have a presence all of its own. The heart of the lair pulsed with strange, otherworldly energy, as if Mamona's very essence had seeped into the earth itself, corrupting the land and bending its will to her own dark purposes. At the center of this foreboding sanctuary stood Mamuna herself, a map of deep wrinkled and age spots, long straggly hair unkept, a monster and a demon to her core, her nature as savage as the wilderness that birthed her, a primal ferocity that drove Mamuna to commit atrocities beyond mortal comprehension. Her tattered and stained robe hung loosely around her wicked frame, with several newborn infants sewn into its fabrics, their tiny faces frozen in perpetual silence. The robe stained with the secrets of the swamp seemed to hold the weight of countless tales and mysteries, while the babies' tiny faces only served to heighten the sense of unease, their calm exteriors bellying the terror that grips their tiny souls. They appear as fragile, doll-like creatures, with features eerily mimicking those of human babies. Yet they are somehow distorted, as if reflected in a warped mirror. The robe seemed to be woven from a mixture of dark fabrics, with threads of moss and twigs tangled within its weave, giving it a disturbingly organic appearance. The swamp itself seemed to have seeped into the very fabric of the robe, imbuing it with a damp, earthy scent that clung to Mamuna like a shroud. The babies' small faces seemed frozen in terror, their eyes closed as if asleep, yet their presence added a haunting air to Mamuna's already unsettling appearance. Unseen by human eyes, Mamuna can easily deceive, switching a human baby for one of her changelings, sneaking into nurseries, cribs, or strollers. And as a new mother turns her head, the horror has been done. Mamuna has replaced the new infant with one of her changelings, an identical twin, but not in spirit or soul, one of Mamuna's very own offspring. The features only slightly altered to the wild heartbeat it bears. As the changeling grows, its inherent malevolence begins to manifest, driving it to commit unspeakable acts of cruelty and violence, earning it a reputation as a harbinger of doom and destruction, forcing society to cast it out, relegating it to the shadows where Mamuna's dark influence can shape it into its monstrous reflection of humanity. Though a more sinister fate lies ahead for that stolen baby, dragged back to the depths of the swamp, there to face the cruel mercy of Mamuna's talons, where the murky waters and tangled vegetation conceal the atrocities committed beneath the surface, and the distant call of waterbirds mask the cries of the damned. Expectant mothers who've crossed Mamuna suffer intense prenatal disturbances, marked by recurring nightmares and severe morning sickness. Symptoms that defy explanation and hint at a darker force at play. New mothers are warned to wear a red ribbon tied around their wrists, cribs, or strollers to keep Mamuna away. Mamuna's birth was marked by tragedy and horror reborn. In ancient times, she died as an unmarried woman, pregnant and alone. Her last breaths coincided with her baby's first cries. From death, she arose as a demoness, her once human form now decrepit, skin hanging loosely from brittle bones and fueled by a dark power. And so the tale of Mamuna holds as a cautionary tale, passed down through centuries of generations to discourage and warn against the dangers of unwed relations and the possible mythical outcomes. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the darker corners of folklore. Join me again next time. We will delve into another terrifying tale from around the world. Until next time, be well and stay spooky, trick-or-treaters!